Hi y'all, a shoe star goddess. I'm back. Okay, so I wanted to make a real quick video. This is going to be a really quick one about a lot of people have written me and said, oh, when I think about something it just happens automatically, especially if I'm mad at a person, bad things will happen to this person. Do I have magic? Am I a witch? I think what you put your mind to and your intentions and your focus and your energy, whatever you put that towards, it's going to create it. So it's the same thing about manifesting and manifesting with darkness. If you have a lot of anger and bad intentions toward this person, and you're wishing bad on them and talking about them and saying bad things about them, of course bad things are going to happen to them. Okay, if they upset you or hurt your feelings in some sort of way, your emotional energy and your anger, just like a moving truck in front of my house, it's going to go towards that person and create havoc in their life. Okay, so you'll find that a lot of witches who have like all this energy and power to manifest and stuff, sometimes they're not even trying to do curses or spells on people, but if that person upsets them, that person's gonna somehow have some bad luck in their life or some bad experiences, because subliminally that person is like, ugh, I hope thinking bad thoughts, and those bad thoughts will manifest into reality because this person is used to manifesting. And when they want something, or when they focus on something, and when they think about something, it comes to them and it happens just the way they want it. So it could be unintentional, but that's why you should be very careful about who you offend. And also, if you do practice magic, you should be very careful about what you think about other people. That's why it says do not judge. Because once you judge someone, you basically judge them and sentence them and put your punishment out towards them. That's why it's good not to judge. And the difference between witches and Christians is that when they judge people, they give, oh, God's gonna, or gods or the devil are gonna do that. They don't even have it in their own hands to do anything. They're putting it towards someone else, like, oh, God's gonna do this to you, or the devil's gonna do this to you. So they don't really have any intention toward you. So they're powerless at putting things on you when they give that authority to a god or a deity or something. But as a person who practices a manifestation and magic of self, that's your choice. And if you are subliminally wishing bad things on people, it's going to happen. It's going to show up in their life some type of way. Now, I've learned my lesson behind this, and many people have. Like, my family has very strong intention, and when they wish something on someone, or when they say, oh, or think about someone in a negative way, bad things happen to that person, and that's just how it always has been. So it's very you have to be very responsible when you have a gift like that, to put your mind somewhere else, to forgive quickly, and to move on. Okay, I have many stories to tell you about people that have offended me in some sort of way, and I never wished them harm. I might have had a bad thought here and there about them and was mad for about 10 minutes, and then I was over it. But secretly I held on to that anger or resentment, and it manifested into their life. And you can say, oh, that's coincidence, but it's not really coincidence when it's that bad. Okay, and I'm talking bad, like the worst it can get. So you have to be careful what you say, and you have to be careful what you manifest. You have to be careful of your emotions and how you're feeling about certain people, if you don't want bad things to happen to them. Because I can say, oh, I do bad magic and curse people all day and never put out a curse on anyone. But if I'm thinking something really bad, or if I'm upset or angry at someone, bad things just seem to manifest in their life for some reason. I don't know. So I really don't do that. I really don't have any bad intention toward anyone, because I kind of stay to myself. I just like hang around my family, and I have like one best friend and my kids. So I really don't like getting into situations where, you know, if someone wrongs me or offends me, you know, that might be their last offense. I don't like getting into situations like that. So I kind of keep to myself, you know, do my YouTube videos and teach people how to do certain things, control certain things, focus on certain things. Because a lot of people have this gift and they don't realize it until it's too late. You know, one of my family members has a lot of guilt behind wishing something bad on someone and it really happened. They blame themselves for it and they suffer from depression behind this. And, you know, the same thing happened to me, but I don't suffer from depression because, like, y'all already know I don't have that type of guilt. But some people do. And, like, if you're one of those type of people that have that guilt, then you shouldn't wish harm on anyone. You shouldn't have bad intentions toward anyone. You shouldn't speak in anger towards anyone if you have that gift, okay? And I try to help my family members saying, hey, you know, it's not your fault. They put you in a situation to be upset with you. You know, maybe it was meant to be. Maybe they'll come back and reincarnate and have a better life. You know, I try to help them, you know, come to terms with it. But sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just can't because of your personality and the way that you're, you know, the way that you are. Sorry, I have like a reading in like 5 minutes, so I'm trying to get this video out. So, yes, do not speak ill of anyone. Don't wish bad intentions on anyone if you have this gift. That's why it's important to like not play around with manifesting, because when you become really good at it and you just say something or think something really bad towards someone else, it's gonna manifest in some type of way. It's gonna manifest. Okay. I'll just go ahead and tell you the story because I don't think this person is ready to get their reading. But, and this is not bragging on any type of, you know, magical powers or anything. This is just how things are. I had a friend and, you know, she was cool. I helped her out a lot. I taught her a lot of things. You know, gave her the clothes off my back. You know, anything a friend would do for another friend, right? Gave her money, helped her, you know, helped her do this, helped her do that. Basically took her from nothing into a lot, okay? But just by teaching her and, you know, being an example with her, hanging out with her and stuff like that. And a friend like that is a good friend to have, right? But when you're betrayed by someone, when someone talks about you behind your back, when someone is jealous of you, when someone defriends, you know, unfriends you, not on Facebook, but like in real life, and, you know, wishes bad on you or something like that, after all you've done for this person, out of the kindness of your heart without expecting anything in return, you know, you can get over that and you're like, oh well, whatever, psh, whatever. But your subconscious mind does not get over it, and your subconscious mind is offended. Your subconscious mind is like, you know, and your subconscious mind is going to work and manifest, you know, secretly. One day you might see someone on a movie that reminds you of your best friend, and you're like, oh, I can't believe she did that. You know, you're feeding that, and eventually that's going to manifest in that person's life. So it manifested in that person's life, and let's just say they're not here no more, okay? And the same thing happened with a male friend that I had. You know, we were really cool. And lo and behold, I hear, you know, this person said this about you, they're this, you know, and I'm like, okay, I don't care, whatever. But secretly, I was like, you know what, I was really nice to this person, and I gave them a book, and I taught them this, and you know, so subconsciously in my mind, it's like, okay, whatever. And lo and behold, they're no longer with us anymore. And I mean, like, I really did not do anything but just have bad thoughts about these people. Okay, so that's 2 so far. So another one. This is one of my ex-boyfriends. The one I'm getting ready to talk about. This is one of my ex-boyfriends. He did me so wrong. Oh my God. This is somebody, if I had a weapon at the time, never mind. This is someone that really did me wrong when I was young and vulnerable and innocent and sweet. Okay. Okay. They're having issues with PayPal. Hold on. So, yes. So anyway, this person did me so wrong right in front of my face. Oh, if I could tell y'all the story, y'all would want to hurt him too, y'all. But I didn't want to hurt him. I got over it. I cried. I was like, I don't know. I went crazy and cried and felt like something was taken from me, and I was like sick to my stomach. He did me so wrong, okay? So I think I threw a brick through his window at one point. Anyway, that's the old me. That's when I was like 17, y'all. 17 or 18. But okay, so years later, he sees me out. Like years and years later, he sees me out, and he comes up to me and tries to talk to me again. He's like, "Aren't you such and such?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember you dumped me, remember?" He's like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So he's like, "Can I take you out to eat? Can I give you something? Can I buy you a drink?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you can buy me a drink." So, yeah, I let him do all that. We talk, da da da. He just says he's so sorry and blah 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 blah. I'm like, whatever. And so we started dating again. Yes, we started dating again. And I was like, okay, now. And he lived in like shambles, y'all. And I was like, you know what? And I was willing to accept that because I really liked him, you know? And I said, well, let's go look at apartments, and you know, we can get you in a nicer apartment. Maybe we can move in together, you know, because this was a while after we were dating. So, you know, he was like, no, I want to live here because the rent's cheap and da 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 da. I was like, well, you can get a better job, and you know, no, I don't want to work full time. He wasn't even working full time, and that's when I drew the line. I was like, okay, bye. I can't live in the ghetto. Okay, so so he was like, okay, well, that's fine, and blah 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 blah. And so again, we broke up, and because he did, you know, anyway, long story. So we broke up, but I wasn't mad at him about that. I'm like, well, how could he expect me to want to live like that? I mean, that's crazy. So, because I didn't live like that at my house. You know, my mom had a nice house, nice cars, her own business and stuff. I can't go backwards in life. So, anyway, so what happened was we broke up, and he called me and said, I'm so mad at you because I was falling in love with you again, and you just dumped me for no reason. I'm like, well, remember when you dumped me for no reason? And I had to see you with another woman? I said, remember that? And he's like, yeah, but this is different. I said, no, it's not different. And so, so finally I broke down, and I told him, I said, that really hurt me. I said, that changed the way that I view men for the rest of my life, what you did to me when I was 17. And so 3 months later, he was gone too, y'all, off the earth. Now, none of these people were past 35. Okay, they're all my age. I'm 37. So it wasn't like, you know, they died of natural causes or anything. It was just freak stuff. And this one guy that I used to see all the time used to call me Black Widow. And I'm like, why do you call me that? He said, that's your nickname. I was like, why do you call me Black Widow? He says, because you're a Black Widow. You leave a trail behind you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I don't know if he was like intuitive or psychic or whatever, but he looked like Kanye West. And before Kanye West came out, he looked like Kanye West. And then after Kanye West came out, he thought he was Kanye West and started dressing like him. And anyway, long story. But he told me, he's like, you're Black Widow. And I was like, well, I like the name. It sounds kind of cool. But, you know, that was that. And I never really saw him anymore, but because he was just like hanging out, and I see him through passing. But honestly, if you have a gift of manifesting with warp speed, and especially if you manifest with dark energy, and you judge other people, and you're angry at people secretly, and you resent other people secretly, and you're holding on to anger secretly, you can cause havoc in that person's life without even trying, you know. So it's very important for you to clear that out any type of way you can, you know, because you don't want to have that type of stuff. You don't want to have that type of stuff happen to you, okay? And if you do, then, you know, whatever. But you know, there's mystery in the world. You can say it was me, you can say it was coincidence, you can say it was their time, but this is all in the last 2 years, 3 years of each other. And, you know, that's when I was really coming into my powers and into my gift and all that kind of stuff. My brother has a gift too, and he's done it as well. And I don't know. Sorry y'all, I got cut off. So I know a lot of people are going to take this video in the wrong way and blah 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 blah, but that's okay. I just want to get this story out there and let you guys know that, you know, your thoughts do manifest negatively towards other people if your thoughts are negative towards other people. So be careful what you think. I have grown and learned enough to know how to control this now, so this is not a problem anymore. And, you know, who knows, maybe it was all coincidence, you know, you never know. But let's just say that we need to be careful about, you know, how we feel and how we think, especially as witches, because some of us have very strong manifestation powers when it comes to emotion, when it comes to certain things, you know. So be careful what you think, be careful what you say, be careful, you know, how you react emotionally, because the hardest part about magic and practicing magic is controlling your emotion, okay? There'll be some witches who will run and do a spell on someone just because they're angry at them. They don't have time to cool down. They don't have time to think about things. And they don't even consider forgiveness first before they do all of this. So I do encourage people to calm down, think about forgiveness, put yourself in the other person's situation and say, would I do the same thing? You know, think about things before you react to them, you know, because, and this is not any type of fear factor thing, because y'all know I don't believe in karma. But think about things before you do them or react to them, because they will be a part and they will become a part of who you are later on and eventually. So, yes, use your thoughts carefully, control your emotions, you know, find out what your gifts are, hone them, you know, perfect them, work on them, control them, and make sure that, you know, you're not around people who have certain gifts that aren't emotionally stable, okay? And I will leave it at that, and we will continue on next video. I don't know, what topic do y'all think I should cover in the next video? Do y'all want to see another spell? Well, let me know what you guys want to see, or, you know, what you want me to talk about. Or if you have a story that the same thing happened to you, let me know in the comments as well. And I will try to comment back. But like I said, there's like a lot of people that comment, but I will try to comment back. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.